Hey there, boaters! I'm Captain Stacy Hanrahan, and this is the Boaters TV. First up today in Off to Hook, Incidental Angling with Passagemaker magazine. You don't need to be a professional angler to hook a tasty meal while cruising. In fact, it's a lot easier than you think and will add another level of fun to your voyage. This month, Passagemaker contributor Lenny Rudeau gives us the basics for what he calls incidental angling. You want to keep it simple, starting with a rod and reel. A 40-pound class setup spooled with 40-pound test monofilament will suffice. And stick with fiberglass rods. They hold up well in a saltwater environment. Conventional reels with automatic level winders may be convenient, but they require more maintenance and more money than simple gear. So let me suggest learning how to push the line back and forth on the spool yourself for cruise fishing. Stick with the basics when it comes to lures and terminal tackle too. From bluefish to striper, silver spoons and bucktails are two great lures to choose. Remember that lure size will depend on the size of fish you want to catch. Your boat will need at least one vertical rod holder. The average cruiser will tire out quickly holding onto a trolling rod. For many trawlers, a rail mount rod holder will work best. Find one to fit your rail's diameter, choose stainless steel over plastic, and if you want to troll more than one line at a time, look for holders that can be angled out on their mount. And finally, you'll need a net, especially when fishing from a boat with elevated aft decks. Before you choose one, measure the distance from the top of your gunnel to the water. The net you buy should be at least 2 feet longer than that. Now that you've got the gear, you're ready to find dinner. And Lenny's got details on exactly how to do it. So pick up a copy of this month's Passagemaker magazine. Next, we'll see what's making waves in nautical news. An Ohio couple taking a cruise up the Intercoastal Waterway in Florida boarded an unexpected passenger earlier this month. Norman and Barbara Howard were riding with their daughter and her boyfriend in an 18-foot center console when an Atlantic Bottlenose Dolphin leaped into the boat. Barbara was knocked unconscious and her husband struggled to get the thrashing mammal back in the water. After taking a few smacks from the dolphin's tail, Norman was able to wrestle it off the boat. They estimate the dolphin was 8 to 10 feet long, 400 pounds, and jumped about 6 feet in the air before landing on their laps. Marine experts say dolphins don't usually jump that high unless they're trying to get away from something. Now it's time to answer Friday's Rules of the Road question. The question was, both international and inland, a vessel is overtaking when she approaches another from more than how many degrees abaft the beam? A, 0 degrees, B, 11.25 degrees, C, 22.5 degrees, or D, 45 degrees. And the answer is C, 22.5 degrees. This is important to know because there's a big difference between an overtaking situation and a crossing situation when it comes to the rules and the responsibility of each vessel involved. In just a moment, we'll have today's Rules of the Road question for you. Tune in tomorrow for the answer. For TBTV, I'm Captain Stacy. Bon voyage!